Well, good morning, everyone. Regent Turner, Vice Provost Sick, Dr. Milovitz, faculty, friends, family, and graduates, welcome to the commencement ceremony for the University of Minnesota College of Pharmacy, class of 2025. I'm Amy Pittenger, professor and interim dean at the College of Pharmacy. It's truly my honor to preside over this celebration today, and on behalf of our whole college, extend the warmest welcome to all of you. As we begin this joyous event in this beautiful space, let us take a moment to acknowledge that the University of Minnesota campuses were built on the traditional homelands of the Dakota and the Ojibwe, and scores of other indigenous people who have walked on these lands from time immemorial. It is important to acknowledge the peoples on whose lands we live, learn, and work as we seek to improve and strengthen our relationships with our tribal nations. We also acknowledge that words are not enough. We must ensure that our institution provides support, resources, and programs that increase access to all aspects of higher education for our American Indian students, staff, faculty, and community members. Today, we recognize and thank those serving in the military. We also acknowledge and support the support of family members and supporters who are not able to see this journey to its end. So graduates of the class of 2025, it is such a joy to look out onto this room and see your many smiling faces. When you chose to pursue your PharmD, master's or PhD degree at the University of Minnesota College of Pharmacy, you knew you were coming to one of the top pharmacy schools in the country. And you knew that you were pursuing an education that would prepare you to be the next generation of leaders serving the profession of pharmacy and pharmacy research. Armed with the knowledge and expertise that you've gained, I'm confident you also know what comes next. It is the continued responsibility of service to a greater good. As pharmacists and pharmacy researchers, you've committed to consider the welfare of humanity and pursuing solutions that relieve its suffering. In the work that lies ahead of you, you're called to protect and respect the stories of every individual you encounter. You've been prepared to honor and embrace differences, promote inclusion, and advocate for justice that advances health equity. You have a responsibility to use your knowledge and experience to assure the best possible outcomes for patients, for science, for the world, and to share that knowledge with future generations. By pursuing these career paths, you bear responsibility for your own continued growth and for holding yourself and your colleagues to the highest principles of conduct. You have an obligation to embrace and advocate for changes that improve patient care and research, even when it's hard to do, and perhaps especially when it's hard to do. We find ourselves in a moment of history that needs your specific set of skills now more than ever. When you cross the stage today, you'll join faculty, alumni, peers, partners, and collaborators in the commitment to making the world a better place by leveraging your unique expertise. It won't always be easy, but even in the most challenging times, our obligation is not to give up. Instead, we must relentlessly push forward in establishing ourselves as the trusted voices who can provide evidence-based patient care and research. It's what you've committed to, and it's what you've been prepared to do. You didn't choose these professions or this school because they were easy. You chose them because you wanted to make a difference, and you knew you'd gain the necessary skills to be change makers. We are so glad that you did. Whatever the next step in your professional journey holds, I want you to know that we are here to support you, to collaborate with you, and to cheer you on. We are truly so proud of you, all of you, and look forward to seeing what comes next. It is now my honor to welcome Dr. Brian Sick, Vice Provost and Professor of Medicine and Pediatrics at the University of Minnesota Medical School. His research, educational work, and leadership over his 21 years on the faculty is within the field of interprofessional education at the University of Minnesota, where he serves as the Vice Provost for the Academic Health Sciences and Co-Director for the Center of Interprofessional Health, and the Medical Director for the Phillips Neighborhood Clinic, which is a highly regarded and very popular interprofessional student-run free clinic. Welcome, Provost Sick.
Dean Pittenger, members of the faculty, and distinguished guests, I'm honored and delighted to be here with all of you this morning to join in celebrating our wonderful students. On behalf of the Office of the Provost, I begin by saying congratulations to you, class of 2025. I also want to recognize all of you who are here supporting your graduate. Everybody on stage here knows that it takes a team to educate a health professional, and you, as the support structure behind your graduate, are the most integral member of that team. Graduates, I want to make it clear you are graduating with a top-notch education, which I'm confident will prepare you to meet the challenges of the future. For the last 133 years, the College of Pharmacy has been educating and graduating highly skilled pharmacists and scientists for Minnesota and beyond. While I may be a physician by training, my primary focus here at the University of Minnesota is on interprofessional education, which is when two or more professions learn with, from, and about each other to improve health outcomes. It requires that all of us not only gain the knowledge, skills, and behaviors to become our own profession, but also gain that dual identity as a member of a team of health professionals. I know the exemplary education each of you received involved learning with, from, and about other professionals, and could say with confidence that each of you is going into the world prepared to work on the interprofessional teams that will improve the health of people, communities, and populations. On behalf of the Provost and the health science programs, I wish you the very best and congratulations.
Thank you, Vice Provost Sick. We are truly honored to have you join us today. At this time, I'd like to introduce all three of our student speakers, chosen on behalf of their classmates to represent the Master of Science and PhD graduate students and our PharmD students on both our Duluth and Twin City campuses. First, we're going to hear from Vrishali Salya. Vrishali earned her master's degree in pharmaceutics from the University of Minnesota's Department of Pharmaceutics in 2020 and recently completed her PhD in the same department under the mentorship of Dr. Karunya Kalamana. In addition to her academic accomplishments, she's been an active leader in our community. She is the founder of the Pharmaceutics Buddy Program, a student-led initiative that fosters peer mentorship and support among incoming graduate students. She also served as the president of the Pharmacy Graduate Association, where she helps strengthen student engagement and collaboration. Outside of her academic life, she enjoys visiting art museums and working with ceramics in her free time. Our second student speaker is Alessandro Miguel Amores. Alessandro has served as the Twin Cities class representative for the class of 2025. He has been involved throughout various avenues within the college, including, but not limited to, serving as the Skills Lab teaching assistant, becoming a member of the Phi Delta Chi fraternity, volunteering at the Phillips Neighborhood Clinic, and being another friendly face on campus. Following graduation, Alessandro will begin his PGY1 residency at the Minneapolis VA with his fiancée, one of his co-residents. Our final student speaker today will be Kate France. Kate has proudly served as a class representative for all 4 years of pharmacy school for the beautiful Duluth campus. She has worked with the college in many roles, including student ambassador, teaching assistant, and researcher, just to name a few. Kate is passionate about exploring the world and supporting the next generation of students, fighting to make the world a better place, Following graduation, she is thrilled to be the PG1 Community Ambulatory Care Resident at Willia Health. So please join me in welcoming Roshali, our first student speaker, to the podium.
Hello, friends, families, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2025. My name is Roshali Salian, and I started my PhD in pharmaceutics in 2020. Yes, right in the middle of a global pandemic. Nothing says ideal research environment like isolation, Zoom fatigue, being scared to even touch a doorknob, and you're on mute as the most spoken phrase of the year. But hey, if that's not resilience training, I don't know what is. Starting grad school taught many of us lessons far beyond our academic disciplines. For international students especially, it meant leaving behind the comfort and protection of home to navigate a new country, culture, and education system all at once, while learning how to pay bills, cook something vaguely edible, and also manage identity crisis all at once. It wasn't just an academic adjustment. It was a crash course in adulthood and resilience. But those challenges also sparked something powerful in many of us, a desire to make things better, not just for ourselves, but for those who could come after us. Grad school didn't just teach me how to survive. It gave me the opportunity to lead and to build something. I started the Pharmaceutics Buddy program to make sure no one else felt as lost as I did in the beginning. What started as a simple peer connection effort grew to include all 5 departments of the College of Pharmacy, and we founded the Pharmacy Graduate Student Association. What began as an effort to support a few students became something much larger, a movement towards connection, representation, and belonging. Together, we built community where there was none. And in doing that, I learned how powerful it is when we show up for each other, not just as students, but as human beings trying to figure it all out. These past years have taught me that independence, resilience, and perhaps most importantly, that hard work really does pay off. But here's something I've realized. We're often so focused on what's next, we forget to give ourselves credit for how far we've already come. So today, I invite all of us to take a moment, not to stress about the future, not to refresh our LinkedIn job postings, but to really be in this moment, to live it and to own it. Because we made it through all the failed experiments, imposter syndrome, late night deadlines, and early morning lab meetings. We made it. Congratulations, class of 2025. Don't just dream big. Remember that you already are someone you once dreamed of becoming. Thank you.
Alessandro will welcome you to the stage next.
Family and friends, faculty and staff, thank you for joining us in our celebration here today. My name is Alessandro Amoris, and I am proud to have served as a Twin Cities representative for the PharmD class of 2025. To the class, it is an honor and a privilege to be standing up here speaking to all of you today, and I want to say thank you. I gotta say, first of all, it's nice seeing all your bright, shining faces down there in one place again, because we were pretty notorious for emphasizing the hybrid and hybrid classes. Whether it was in person or on Zoom, it's been an amazing 4 years. We've been an amazing class, the best you might say. No other class has received 2 white coat ceremonies in this program. When we first started our journey together in becoming a pharmacist, or BAP as we called it, the great Dr. Varon told us that these 4 years of our lives would be a blur. When he said that, I scoffed and I thought, yeah, right. But now that we're here on the other side of it, I know that, yeah, he was right. There was another phrase, or a word actually, that he shared with us in our first weeks together, and that word was Pharmally. During those first weeks, I did not know what Pharmly meant to me, but I've had time to reflect as I was writing this speech. And instead of trying to define it in one simple sentence, I want us to reflect on the experiences that we've shared together instead. One of my first defining moments of Pharmly was back in our first year. We just got our first exams back, biochem. As I looked around that room that day when the grades dropped, I'm sorry to say it, but I'm glad I was not the only anxious face sitting in that room. That day was certainly not the last time we would have those feelings of uncertainty and imposter syndrome. Heck, these 4 years have been a roller coaster, haven't they? We've had a lot of lows, but we've had even more highs, and we've become something greater. Being here together is evidence of those 4 years of hard work that we've shared, and today is a testament to the achievements we've accomplished. Class of 2025, I want you to ask yourself right now, what does Pharmly mean to you? The meaning of Pharmly to me are the experiences that we've shared and gathered together throughout these 4 years. We've learned a lot from each other, and no, I'm not talking about the questionable cramming techniques that we used an hour before the exam, but we've learned how to take care of each other. And by learning how to take care of each other, we've learned how to take care of others. Whether that was buying someone who pulled an all-nighter of coffee, being a shoulder to cry on when the times were tough, or just being someone to vent to when we have 2 exams every single week. We've learned to take care of each other, and these others are our future patients. We've been developing the irreplaceable skill of caring for others throughout school, and as we leave this program, I want us to remember our time together and what we've learned. I see the amazing capabilities and the unending care and responsibility that each of us have been developing through these 4 years. As we take our next steps, I cannot wait to see where we find our calling. I am proud to have spent these 4 years together with all of you. Class of 2025, congratulations, and let's go out into this world and show it what we're made of.
And I'll lastly welcome Kate to the podium.
All right, thank you, everyone. I hope this message finds you happy and healthy. It took absolutely no one twisting my arm to agree to speak to you all on behalf of the beautiful Duluth campus, and not to have to ask Twin Cities to unmute themselves or use the microphone. My name is Class Rep Kate, and it has been a gift serving as one of your beloved reps for the past 4 years. It is hard to believe how fast these 4 years have gone by, and I'm happy to say I've learned a few things along the way, such as the fact that albumin is negative. If you know, you know. Today, I decided to write my speech on the topic of openness as we close out our education. I can think of a lot of great things that are open wallets. Soon, some of us will be making those sweet pharmacist paychecks. Residents were doing important work too. Open note exams. I'm thinking of you, Rumbly Cellular Final. And open coffee shops. Marshall, can I get you a vanilla latte? All jokes aside, there are 3 openings that I'm going to hone in on: open minds, open hearts, and open hands. These 3 things have greatly influenced my path to standing before you today, so it only feels right that I get to hop on the mic and ramble on for you one last time. So to start off, we're going to talk about having an open mind. So when I was 17 years old, I shadowed at my hometown pharmacy. And guess what I thought? That's right, I hated it. I vowed to my mom that I would never be a pharmacist and that it was the most boring job in the world. Flash forward 2 years, and I would meet a few of the professors that would tilt my world on its axis. Dr. Laura Palumbi told me that just because you're underserved does not make you undeserving of care. And Dr. Jacob Brown asked me, "Do you want to be called doctor one day?" To which I said, "Well, yeah." To which he then responded, "Okay, you're going to go to pharmacy school and study pharmacogenomics with me." And I responded, what? Can you spell that?" And here I am today, engaged in community-focused research with a PharmD and an emphasis in PGX, or pharmacogenomics. One is easier to say. And the moral of the story here is to have an open mind, yet respect yourself enough to know that your dreams may grow and change, but that you will be doing the same thing right alongside them. Next up, the heart. For this one, I'm going to tell you a quick story about a patient who I got the pleasure of advocating for him not to be on the best evidenced and most guideline-directed therapy. He was someone we were seeing in an INR clinic for warfarin management, and I thought to myself, you know, this is a guy who could benefit from a DOAC, the need for less monitoring, fewer finger pokes, less appointments with us, plus all the other great benefits that come with these meds. There's no way this guy will say no. Spoiler alert, he sure did. And rather than argue with him about why he refused, I simply asked why he didn't want to change, preparing all my responses about metrics and safety like a good little future pharmacist. Yet his response changed the way that I think about care. My wife passed away about a year ago now, complications from a stroke. These appointments with this team are some of the only times I get out of the house and socialize. Between that and knowing what's going on with my blood, I always look forward to seeing you guys. Sometimes guidelines serve as just that, guidance, and it's up to us to truly hear our patients and provide them the care that might be missing from their healthcare. Now to wrap up, I want to give you a phrase that one of my friends once said to me that changed my perspective on how I approach the world. You know I'd love you even if you showed up empty-handed, right? To be loved is to be willing to be changed, seen, and heard, and to be willing to reciprocate these things. As future care providers and leaders within our communities, it is crucial that we take our open minds, our open hearts, and complement them with open hands. It is only with our hands open that we can open doors for others and for ourselves. Now, to paraphrase Friday Night Lights, with open minds, open hearts, and open hands, we can't lose. Serving you all has been one of the greatest gifts I've ever been given. Thank you all for being my family. This is Class Rep Kate signing off one last time, stating that I believe that what we do today is the inspiration for tomorrow, and what a beautiful day that tomorrow will be. So breathe deeply, forgive quickly, and above all, love, love, love always. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishali, Alessandro, and Kate. Let's just give them all another big round of applause. I now have the true pleasure of introducing our keynote speaker, Dr. Gary Milovitz. Dr. Milovitz received both his Bachelor of Science and Doctor of Pharmacy degrees from the University of Minnesota College of Pharmacy. After completing a postdoctoral research fellowship in pediatric respiratory diseases, he was appointed to the University of Iowa College of Pharmacy's faculty. There he is a professor of pharmacy practice of science and the associate dean of faculty. Dr. Milovitz is a licensed pharmacist who contributes to the professional program and graduate studies curriculum at the University of Iowa. As a recognized authority in respiratory therapeutics, he has delivered lectures at prestigious national and international conferences and has served as a visiting scholar in Japan. His research focuses on utilizing pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics to better understand the effects of medications. His work is widely respected and cited. Recently, he's collaborated with interdisciplinary colleagues from the Colleges of Medicine and Engineering at the University of Iowa's Driving Safety Research Institute to explore how and why medications impair drivers. Please join me in welcoming back to the University of Minnesota, Dr. Gary Milovitz.
Thank you. Graduates, Regent Turner, Vice Provost Sick, Dean Pittenger, honored guests, distinguished faculty, colleagues, family members, and friends of the graduates, thank you for this very high honor of delivering the 2025 commencement address of the University of Minnesota College of Pharmacy. I am truly honored by it. Congratulations to all of the degree recipients of this great institution. All of you are joining a remarkable heritage of leaders in the pharmacy profession, and I am so honored to be an alumnus of this institution. Before I get into my comments, I want to take a moment of speaker's prerogative and recognize those of you who are first-generation graduates, as I am. Almost 25% of the graduates here are first-generation students, and as you know, the pharmacy curriculum is rigorous, and that's probably an understatement. You have done something that is recognized separately. Your hard work and efforts have paid off on this day of commencement for your future dreams. Please stand up for a moment so we can acknowledge your accomplishments as first-generation students. Thank you for indulging me. Now, what's your dream? When I started at the University of Minnesota, my dream was to go back to my hometown of Virginia, Minnesota, and work and eventually buy a community pharmacy where I thought I'd take care of my family and friends on the Iron Range. But all of that changed after I started classes here. My dream changed, and your dream may change too, and that's okay. You've probably heard of Robert Frost's quote from The Road Not Taken. At the end of the poem, he says, and I quote, "I took the road less traveled by, and that has made all the difference," unquote. To expand on that difference for me, there are people who you meet on the road of life that have a lasting impact. For me, that was the faculty at the University of Minnesota College of Pharmacy, where I received the tools and the wings to excel in my career. I'm going to just mention 3 individuals who saw something in me that I guess I didn't know was there. Dr. Jim Hinkle, a medicinal chemist, invited me to work in his laboratory on a project, and it opened my eyes to the intellectual challenge of research, of collecting data, of interpreting the data, and then telling a story through the results. Dr. Dave Scott was a pharmacist at the Community University Healthcare Center clinic in Minneapolis, known as the Kook Clinic. Dave demonstrated a new way to think about patient-centered pharmacy practice when I was a student there. And I've carried that patient-centered focus with me since then. Dr. Don Uden is the 3rd person, and he was my pediatrics rotation preceptor. He and I got together for breakfast in the morning, and we discussed the latest research in pediatric pharmacy. And I came away with that there was a real paucity of data related to therapeutics in the treatment of kids. After the few weeks on rotation, he suggested that I apply for a postdoctoral clinical research fellowship in pediatric respiratory diseases at the University of Iowa. And as you heard, I've been at Iowa since and worked my way through the faculty and administrative ranks to where I am today. And I thank those folks and others by also teaching and being a mentor to professional and graduate students. One of the great rewards of being a teacher is watching your students become successful on their own and hope that you had just a little part of that success, that they've learned something from you. You can thank the people who guided you by paying it forward and following their example of helping the next generation of pharmacists and scientists excel and lead the profession in the future. Let's go back to your dream in pharmacy for a moment. From your education, you have the knowledge, skills, tools, and behaviors to be pharmacists and scientists now. Those tools will be more important in the next 10, 20, 30, or more years of your practice or of your career, regardless of where you reside in the healthcare system. That science that underpins our profession will change as your career advances, as it did in mine. And you will learn that change is constant And as we better understand our world, that change is important. You will need the principles and the tools that you have learned here to evaluate new medications, new practices, and to effectively utilize that science to improve patient care and alleviate suffering regardless of where you apply your knowledge and skills. You will bring help and healing to those who need you as you interact with them by listening compassionately while demonstrating empathy and patience. You will lead our profession with distinction into the future of science and healthcare. These characteristics will be your moral compass. I can best represent those characteristics by illustrating a few of my heroes. The fictional detective Sherlock Holmes used his cleverness and his intelligence to solve mysteries and answer questions. The cartoon character, Wile E. Coyote, demonstrated perseverance, that is, his indomitable spirit of pursuing his goal of catching the Roadrunner. He never does it, but he continues to try. Jed Clampett, of the 1960s TV show, The Beverly Hillbillies, you may have to ask your parents or grandparents. You may find it streaming online or in reruns. But Jed was a mountaineer who struck oil. However, he remained humble and down to earth regardless of his wealth. My Uncle E had the patience of a saint to teach me to drive, even though I almost put him through the windshield of his car several times. Cinderella might be the most caring, compassionate, and kind personality of any cartoon character. And finally, Goofy brings lighthearted fun to wherever he goes. If you demonstrate these characteristics of intelligence, perseverance, humility, patience, caring, with a sprinkle of fun, your dream of success will occur. While in college, learning the knowledge and characteristics of being a pharmacist, like you, I made lifelong friends that I keep in contact with each year. We get together occasionally, exchange texts, emails about pharmacy, and our family. One of those friends is Bruce Benson, who I'm sure you all know. Bruce introduced me to my best friend and partner in life, Mary Teresi. My wife, Mary, and my daughter, Francesca, who are both pharmacists and are alumni of the University of Minnesota, and my other daughter, Marissa, who is an occupational therapist, have had significant influences on me as a spouse and a father, and for that I am deeply grateful. I would not be here without their support of many years. Similarly, you would not be here without the support of your loved ones. Everyone supporting you here today has contributed to your individual accomplishments and dreams. Most of you will always be attached to your family as you will to the profession of pharmacy. Your involvement in the profession is essential. Minnesota graduates have been involved and led the profession in many different ways and organizations. The American Association of Colleges of Pharmacy, the American College of Clinical Pharmacy, the American Pharmacists Association, and the American Society of Health System Pharmacists, to just name a few of the largest and perhaps most influential organizations. As a member of these groups, I have participated in their committees and leadership and kept up with the changes in the thinking that result in the overhauls of policy at the state and national levels. Currently, I'm sure you're aware, practice transformation and pharmacy benefit manager reform is being discussed nationally. But these and other organizations have been talking about this for many years. It is through advocating together that big changes occur. You have experience, you have your own experiences, so volunteer for a committee, run for an office, or just attend a meeting. Just showing up is half the battle. So I urge you to stay connected with professional organizations. They need you, but more importantly, you need them. Of course, this would not be a commencement speech without a charge to the graduates. So I want to remind you of the important role you play in the healthcare system. And this is true regardless of the degree you're being conferred or your niche in the healthcare system. For those of you receiving a Doctor of Pharmacy, your knowledge of medications and your ability to communicate will ensure that the people you work with will attain their healthcare goals and outcomes, including their overall well-being. For those of you receiving either master's degrees or a Doctor of Philosophy, your additional education has provided the keys to unlock new therapies, delivery mechanisms, or ways to evaluate medications and components of the healthcare system. Congratulations and best of luck as you embark on your future careers and fulfilling your own individual dreams. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Milovitz, for those really, truly inspiring remarks. We have a little gift for you. We're just so glad to have you back on campus with us today, and it's just a small token of our gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, we've now come to the official part of the ceremony where our graduates formally receive their degree. To confer the degrees, we're really pleased to have with us today the Honorable Regent Mary Turner, elected to the University of Minnesota Board of Regents in 2023. Regent Turner is an ICU nurse at North Memorial Medical Center in Robbinsdale and previously worked at Abbott Northwestern Hospital for 10 years. She has served as the president of the Minnesota Nurses Association since 2015. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Regent Turner was selected by President Biden to serve as the only frontline healthcare worker on the COVID-19 Health Equity Task Force. She has also served on the National Nurses United Joint Nursing Commission since 2011 and on the board of ISERON, which provides empowerment, culturally sensitive health education, and advocacy for Somali women. Turner completed an Associate of Science in Nursing from the North Hennepin County Community College and has completed coursework in nursing at Metropolitan State University. Please join me in welcoming Regent Turner to the podium.
All right, I'm just reading over my script here, folks. So before I launch into making it an official, I would like to, as someone who's been in the healthcare world since I was 12 years old, so well over 50 years, I would like to officially tell you how needed all of you are in your new roles and how very welcomed you are in your new roles. Because people like me cannot work till I'm 80s, okay? So I'm here to tell you just how welcomed you are to the healthcare world. All right, so with that being said, will all the candidates for the Master of Science, Doctorate of Philosophy, and Doctor of Pharmacy degree please rise? Yeah. All right, here it comes, guys. Listen carefully. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the regents, I now confer upon you the degree for which you have qualified. Congratulations. Let us recognize their achievements. Normally you get to throw your hats in the air at this time, but oh well. Please, students, please be seated.
As we move now to the recognition of our graduates, please note that there is a professional photographer who is working in the room. If you'd like to take your own photos, there is space in the 2 side aisles as vantage points. If you're doing so, though, please make sure not to block the area in front of the stage. So today is indeed a celebration, and we welcome your expressions of joy for our graduates. We just ask that in doing so, you're mindful of the next individual getting the same opportunity when their name is called. Every graduate has worked so hard to get here and has been supported by so many in those efforts, and we just want everyone to have their moment to shine. The College of Pharmacy offers an array of degrees and produces both scientists and pharmacy practitioners. We are tremendously proud of all of our graduates. We will start the degree presentations today with our Master of Science and Doctor of Philosophy students, and Dr. Karunya Kandamala is the Associate Dean for Graduate Education and Professor in our Department of Pharmaceutics. He earned his Bachelor of Pharmacy from Gulbarga University in India, his Master's in Pharmaceutics from Florida A&M University, and his PhD in Pharmaceutics from the University of Iowa. He also completed a neurology fellowship at Mayo Clinic College of Medicine. Please welcome Dr. Kandamala to introduce our graduate students.
It is a joy and a privilege to welcome you to this iconic Northrop Auditorium as we mark one of the most significant milestones in the academic journey of our graduate students. Today, we celebrate not only individual achievements, but also the collective pursuit of knowledge, purpose, and impact. Our students have not merely completed a curriculum or graduated from their respective programs. They have shaped new ideas, challenged long-held assumptions, and dared to imagine better solutions to the world's critical problems. Through their research, they have contributed to the discovery of promising treatments for Alzheimer's disease, cancer, and infectious diseases. They have advanced innovations in drug delivery, reproductive health, pain management, and the delivery of compassionate, patient-centered care. What makes this moment truly powerful is not just what they've accomplished, but how they've done it. With persistence, humility, the courage to face uncertainty, and the creativity to push boundaries. Each of you have reminded us that research is not only about finding answers, but it's about asking the right questions. It's not just about publishing success, but about learning and growing through failure. In doing so, you have inspired your mentors, your peers, and those who will follow you. Wherever your path leads, whether in academia, industry, healthcare, or policy, you will carry with you the values and vision that brought you here and that you have refined during your time with us. You are the thinkers, builders, and leaders of tomorrow's discoveries. As Associate Dean for Graduate Education, it is my profound honor to present the students graduating with Master of Science and Doctor of Philosophy degrees. We are proud of you and excited about the mark you are going to make on this world. I will begin the presentation of graduate students by recognizing the student receiving a Master's in Science degree in Integrated Biosciences, Maddie Chalmers. Her advisor is Nam Chul Kim. Her thesis title is Evaluating Mitochondrial Transport in CHCHD10 S59L ALS FTD. Congratulations, Maddie. I now welcome Professor Melanie Nicol, the Director of Graduate Studies for Experimental and Clinical Pharmacology, to the Hooding area. I also invite the advisors of the ECP graduates to come forward together. I now invite Cecilia Barajas to the stage. Cecilia is receiving her Doctor of Philosophy degree. Her advisors are Dr. Caroline Fairbanks and Dr. George Wilcox. Her thesis title is Investigation of Non-Neuronal Cells in the Inhibitory Actions of the Neuromodulator agmatine. I now invite Jessica Barry to the stage. Jessica is receiving her Doctor of Philosophy degree. Her advisor is Dr. Angela Birnbaum. Her thesis title is Prediction of Maternal and Fetal Anti-Seizure Medication Exposure During Pregnancy to Inform Optimal Medication Management. I now invite Mohammad Ducliffe to the stage. Mohammad is receiving his Master's of Science degree. His advisor is Dr. Reena Karta. His thesis title is Bridging Gaps in Rare Disease Care, Global Disparities, Policies, and Progress in Transitioning and Developing Economies. Congratulations to the graduates of Experimental and Clinical Pharmacology, and thank you to Dr. Nicol and the ECP mentors. At this time, I welcome the Medicinal Chemistry Director of Graduate Studies, Professor Dan Harkai, and the advisors of the graduates to come forward together. I now invite Yutong Lear to the stage. Yutong is receiving a Doctor of Philosophy degree. Her advisor is Dr. Gunda Georg. Her thesis title is Development of Sperm-Specific Ion Channel Inhibitors as Male Contraceptives. I now invite Ritu Prajapati to the stage. Ritu is receiving her Master's of Science degree. Ritu's advisor is Dr. Carrie Haskell Lovano. Her thesis title is Understanding the Roles of Melanocardin 3 and Melanocardin 4 Receptors in Energy Homeostasis, Exploring Therapeutic Insights to Treat Metabolic Syndromes through the development of selective MC3R and MC4R ligands and recent advances. I now recognize Lauren Roald. Lauren is receiving her Master's of Science degree. Her advisor is Dr. Harkai. Her thesis title is Design, Synthesis, and Biological Activity of 2C-methylcytarabine. Congratulations, Lauren. Looks like she's not in attendance today. I now invite Ray Shi to the stage. Ray is receiving his Doctor of Philosophy degree. His advisor is Dr. Georg. His thesis title is Targeting Retinoic Acid Receptors for Male Contraception and Targeting RAD51 for TMZ-resistant glioblastoma. Congratulations to the graduates of medicinal chemistry, and many thanks to Dr. Harkai and all the medicinal chemistry mentors. At this time, I welcome the Pharmaceutics Department Head, Professor Raj Suranarayanan, and the advisors of the graduates to come forward together.
I now invite Joan Cheng to the stage. Joan is receiving her Doctor of Philosophy degree. Her advisor is Dr. Kandamala, and her thesis title is Delivery of siRNA to the blood-brain barrier endothelium via cationic bicells. I now invite Riddhi Vivek Kinney to the stage. Riddhi is receiving her Master of Science degree. Her advisor is Dr. Chun Wang, and her thesis title is Nanocomposite Hydrogels for Drug Delivery. I now invite Yuxuan Li to the stage. Yuxuan is receiving her Doctor of Philosophy degree. Her advisor is Dr. Hongbo Pang. Her thesis title is Improving Nanomaterial Delivery by Using Cell-Penetrating Peptides in the Bystander Manner. I now invite Vrishali Salyan to the stage. Vrishali is receiving her Doctor of Philosophy degree. Her advisor is Dr. Kandamala. Her thesis title is Molecular Mechanism Governing Cerebrovascular Inflammation in Alzheimer's Disease. I now invite Zekun Shao to the stage. Zekun is receiving his Doctor of Philosophy degree, and his advisor is Dr. Jayanth Panyam. His thesis title is AM6-based antibody-drug conjugates, Impact of Antibody Sequence and Structure on In Vivo Performance. I now invite Joel Updike to the stage. Joel is receiving his Doctor of Philosophy degree. His advisors are Dr. Panyam and Dr. Siegel. His thesis title is Cyclodextrin-based hydrogel microparticle-mediated local regional delivery of TLR7/8 agonist for cancer immunotherapy. I now invite Zheng She to the stage. Zhang is receiving his Master's of Science degree. His advisor is Dr. Kandamala. His thesis title is Impacts of Metabolic Syndrome and Toxic Amyloid Beta Exposure on Brain Insulin Delivery via the Blood-Brain Barrier. Congratulations to the graduates of pharmaceutics, and thank you to Dr. Siegel, Dr. Kandamala, Dr. Suryanarayanan, and all of the pharmaceutics mentors.
Thanks, Dr. Fairbanks. And now, would the Social and Administrative Pharmacy Graduate Program Director of Graduate Studies, Professor Caroline Gaither, and advisors of the graduates please come forward together. I now invite Akua Asantewa Apaya Namsafo to the stage. Akua is receiving a Doctor of Philosophy degree. Her advisor is Dr. Kristen Yankee. Her thesis title is Describing Pharmacists' Core Public Health Competencies During Postgraduate Early Career Readiness, a case study in Ghana. I now invite Taiwo Aremu to the stage. Taiwo is receiving his Doctor of Philosophy degree. His advisor is Dr. John Schomer. His thesis title is Key Components for Planning and Developing New Pharmaceutical Enterprise that Produces the COVID-19 Vaccine in Nigeria for Local Uptake. I now invite Kimball Blake to the stage. Kimball is receiving his Master's of Science degree. His advisors are Dr. Joel Farley and Dr. Jake Hansen. His thesis title is Using the REX device by Docentrix to reduce time monitoring patients on acalabrutinib. I now recognize Anu Bompeli. Anu is receiving her Doctor of Philosophy degree. Her advisor is Dr. Angeline Carlson. Her thesis title is Postpartum Depression in First-Time Mothers in the United States, Investigating Racial, Ethnic, and Geographic Differences, Influencing Factors, and Prenatal Care Utilization. Congratulations, Anu. Looks like she's not in attendance today. I now invite Yu Chen to the stage. Yu is receiving her Doctor of Philosophy degree. Her advisor is Dr. Angeline Carlson. Her thesis title is Real-World Evidence of Treatment Patterns, Outcomes, and Adherence to Treatment Guidelines among Advanced Non-Small Cell Lung Cancer Patients. I now invite Federico Facciello to the stage. Federico is receiving his Doctor of Philosophy degree. His advisor is Dr. Amy Pittinger. His thesis title is Improving Organizational Culture in Two Academic Pharmacy Departments, a Mixed Methods Approach. I now invite Tuyet Lin Lam to the stage. Tuyet Lin is receiving her Master's of Science degree. Her advisor is Dr. Christine Jalowski. Her thesis title is Poison Center Utilization and Cost Savings Across Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. I now invite Zheng-Un Cindy Lee to the stage. Cindy is receiving her Doctor of Philosophy degree. Her advisor is Kristen Yankee. Her thesis title is Professional Identities of Pharmacy Educators. I now invite Tsung Hua Shen to the stage. Tsung Hua is receiving his Doctor of Philosophy degree. His advisor is Dr. Farley. His thesis title is Optimizing Treatment for Adults with Heart Failure Through Building Real-World Evidence of SGLT2 Inhibitors. I now invite Gavin Wilson to the stage. Gavin is receiving his Doctor of Philosophy degree. His advisor is Dr. Schomer. His thesis title is investigating the interplay of personality, job demands, resources, and burnout among Minnesota pharmacists. Congratulations to the graduates of Social and Administrative Pharmacy, and thank you, Dr. Gaither, and all the Social and Administrative Pharmacy mentors. Congratulations to you all. I now invite Dr. Jacob Brown forward to present our Doctor of Pharmacy students. Dr. Brown earned his Doctor of Pharmacy degree from Creighton University and his master's from the University of Kansas. He completed a general hospital pharmacy residency and a fellowship in pediatric clinical pharmacology at Children's Mercy, Kansas City. Dr. Brown is an assistant professor in the Department of Pharmacy Practice and Pharmaceutical Sciences in Duluth. Please welcome Dr. Jacob Brown.
Thank you, Dr. Kandamala, and congratulations to the MS and PhD graduates. For the audience, I just want to reiterate what Dean Pittenger said earlier, that this is a celebration. So please continue to express your pride and joy. As I introduce each graduate, you are encouraged to applaud and cheer until they are hooded. Once they are hooded, they will start to walk off the stage, and I will announce the next graduate. To the class of 2025 professional students, a heartfelt congratulations. You've navigated rigorous studies, countless hours of learning, and the ever-evolving landscape of healthcare. Today, you stand ready to build upon the legacy of all those pharmacists who came before you and embark on a journey to serve the well-being of your communities. As you step into your professional roles, remember the dedication that brought you here and the profound impact you will have on countless lives. The future of pharmacy is bright, and it rests in your capable hands. With that, let's get started. Dr. Patrick Acton, graduating summa cum laude with distinction and the Social and Administrative Pharmacy Research emphasis. Dr. Junia Adefarain, graduating cum laude. Dr. Tasneem Al-Nadaf. Dr. Ishmael Al-Galith. Dr. Connor Allen, graduating with the leadership emphasis. Dr. Alessandro Miguel Sargado Amores. Dr. Kennedy Anderson, graduating summa cum laude with distinction. Dr. Mead Avery, graduating cum laude with the Masters of Public Health. Dr. Angelo Azuzu. Dr. Megan Bano. Dr. Densoye Balete. Dr. Julia Behrens, graduating summa cum laude with distinction. Dr. Aubrey Bockerny, graduating cum laude with the Mental Health Focus Area and IPE Scholar designation. Dr. Katarina Brado. Dr. Estrella Calderon. Dr. Emma Carlberg, graduating with the Mental Health Focus Area. Dr. Christiana Carpenter, graduating magna cum laude. Dr. Joseph Carls. Dr. Thomas Catalin, graduating with distinction and the Masters of Business Administration. Dr. Jennifer Serta Soto. Dr. Maddie Chapman, graduating summa cum laude with distinction. Dr. Kelly Chise, graduating with distinction. Dr. Rachel Cohen. Dr. Cody Coleman, graduating with the Medicinal Chemistry Research Emphasis. Dr. Mary Cornell. Dr. Ashley Cramsey. Dr. David Dahl. Dr. Mai Dang. Dr. Saloni Desai. Dr. Rachel Dickensheet. Dr. Brenna Dolney, graduating with the leadership emphasis. Dr. Idil Duale. Dr. Ty Eater, graduating summa cum laude with high distinction. Dr. Hunter L. Dean, graduating with high distinction. Dr. Allison Inger. Dr. Josh Erickson. Dr. Nicholas Evenson, graduating summa cum laude with distinction. Dr. Kate France, graduating with the Experimental and Clinical Pharmacology Research Emphasis. Dr. Carly Hallen. Dr. Marisa Harley, graduating summa cum laude with distinction. Dr. Andy Hahn, graduating summa cum laude with distinction. Dr. Aaron Hess. Dr. Justine Higgins. Dr. Tui Ho. Dr. Tiffany Hoshin. Dr. Anna Hong. Dr. Brandon Gillick. Dr. Kara Johnson. Dr. Charles Jones, graduating with the Mental Health Focus Area and IP Scholar designation. Dr. David Kabuye. Dr. Sylvian Kaiser, graduating with the Masters of Public Health. Dr. David Katona, graduating with the Leadership Emphasis. Dr. Chimua Kang. Dr. Matthew Knoll. Dr. Amanda Lackey, graduating cum laude with the Mental Health Focus Area. Dr. Aubrey Lahr, graduating with high distinction. Dr. Alex Larson. Dr. Shang Li. Dr. Emily Letcher, graduating with the Experimental and Clinical Pharmacology Research emphasis. Dr. Catherine Lim, graduating cum laude. Dr. Annie Lindgren. Dr. Trevor Lindsay. Dr. Tetiana Lobzun. Dr. Shanice Lawrence. Dr. Max Marciniak, graduating summa cum laude with distinction. Dr. Brooklyn Mason. Dr. Margaret Matson, graduating magna cum laude with the leadership emphasis. Dr. Carly Jo McDonald. Dr. Elise Moore, graduating magna cum laude with the Social and Administrative Pharmacy Research emphasis and the Masters of Public Health. Dr. Jimmy Morales, graduating magna cum laude with the Mental Health Focus Area. Dr. Emma Morse, graduating with distinction. Dr. Michaela Narvison, graduating summa cum laude with distinction. Dr. Vanessa Nacy, graduating summa cum laude with distinction and the Mental Health Focus Area and Leadership emphasis. Dr. Taja Nihat. Dr. Lindsay Nelson, graduating with the Mental Health Focus Area. Dr. Mien Nguyen. Dr. Valerie Nguyen, graduating with the Mental Health Focus Area. Dr. V. Nguyen. Dr. Alyssa O'Brien, graduating summa cum laude with distinction. Dr. Vanessa Orcutt, graduating cum laude with the leadership emphasis. Dr. Marshall Peters, graduating with the leadership emphasis. Dr. Maddie Peterson. Dr. Duck the Fam. Dr. Sarah Pinkley. Dr. Kaylee Pribno, graduating summa cum laude with high distinction and the social and administrative pharmacy research emphasis. Dr. Damon Prow, graduating with the leadership emphasis and IPE scholar designation. Dr. Madeline Reichman, graduating with high distinction. Dr. Jessica Richards. Dr. Alyssa Ruber, graduating with the leadership emphasis. Dr. Sophia Serafimov. Dr. Trevor Sheldon, graduating with a leadership emphasis. Dr. Rocky Shu, graduating with the leadership emphasis. Dr. Anna Skubal, graduating with the leadership emphasis. Dr. Amanda Smith. Dr. Sarah Smith, graduating summa cum laude with high distinction. Dr. Samantha St. Jacques. Dr. Emily Streit, graduating cum laude with the leadership emphasis. Dr. T. Ta. Dr. Anthony Tadman, graduating summa cum laude with high distinction. Dr. Lauren Terp, graduating magna cum laude with the leadership emphasis. Dr. Tu Tao, graduating magna cum laude. Dr. Lauren Towley, graduating with the leadership emphasis. Dr. Han Tran. Dr. Juliana Untura. Dr. Gauchua Vang. Dr. Jacob Vang. Dr. Jinu Vang, graduating with the leadership emphasis. Dr. Beth Vlieger, graduating with the leadership emphasis. Dr. Jessica Vu. Dr. Gavin Walsh, graduating summa cum laude with high distinction. Dr. Allison Warming. Dr. Elizabeth Welter, graduating summa cum laude with high distinction and the social and administrative pharmacy research emphasis. Dr. Emily Yang. Dr. Gao Yang. Dr. Jialing Young, graduating with the mental health focus area. Dr. King Yang. Dr. Leilia Yang, graduating cum laude with the experimental and clinical pharmacology research emphasis. Dr. Kendra Young. Dr. Stephanie Young. Dr. Jasmine Zaidi, graduating summa cum laude with high distinction. Dr. Dina Zhang, graduating summa cum laude with high distinction and the experimental and clinical pharmacology research emphasis. Congratulations to each of our new doctors of pharmacy and to all of you who made their journey possible.
Well, thank you, Dr. Brown. Class of 2025, you've done it. Congratulations on behalf of all of us at the College of Pharmacy community. This is the part of the program where we lean into our tradition and ask for even more audience participation. The University of Minnesota College of Pharmacy alumni are doing tremendous things to advance practice and research, shape our profession, educate learners, and give back to the college every single day. We always invite alumni to join us on this momentous day with our graduates. When you look around the room, you may have spotted them wearing a maroon and gold lei. I'm going to take it a step further and ask all of the University of Minnesota College of Pharmacy alumni to please stand to be recognized and to stay standing. Graduates, today I hope you feel incredibly proud to be joining our treasured tradition of alumni who've crossed the stage before you and gone into the world to make a difference. As the newest members of our alumni community, will you please stand to join your fellow alums and stay standing? And finally, graduates, I'm going to ask you to turn and face the audience. And finally, graduates, as you've heard us, no, stay where you're looking, stay where you're looking. As you've heard many of us say throughout today's event, we recognize that no graduate arrives at this point entirely on their own. The support networks of our students have greatly contributed to their success. Whether you're in this room or joining by live stream, please know how incredibly grateful we are for everything you've done to help these graduates meet this milestone. So finally, if you're not standing already and you're able to do so, will the mothers and fathers, husbands, wives, partners, children, grandmothers, grandfathers, aunts and uncles, sisters and brothers, significant others, friends of our graduates, please rise so that we can applaud you for your significant contributions to our graduates' success. Okay, you can turn around and take your seats, just for a brief moment more. Before we close for this afternoon, I just want to extend another special thank you to those who've made this event possible. Thank you to Regent Turner, Vice Provost Sick, Dr. Milovitz for joining us today. Thank you to all the staff of our commencement planning team for all of their effort and the staff at Northrop Auditorium for their assistance. In just a moment, I will lead the procession of faculty and distinguished guests off the stage. Graduates and ushers and college staff will dismiss you from your rows to process out of the auditorium. Guests of the graduates, we ask that you please stay seated just until the graduates have left the auditorium, and then once they're out, you will be invited to follow. Thank you all for being here today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day in celebration with family and friends.